Hey Kim, it's Roen here, and I got inspired to make another video for you, a little video blog, to talk about aloe vera. It's one of the most important, healthiest herbs that exists, I think, on the planet, especially raw aloe vera. So, like, in the health food stores, you're going to find a lot of aloe vera products and bottled aloe vera. And aloe vera's got enzymes, natural healing enzymes, and when those enzymes are cooked into products, um, you're gonna lose a lot of the benefit. So I like to just get raw aloe vera and make my own aloe vera juice. And it's very easy to do. All you do is get a leaf like this, fillet the center out, the gel part, you know, just fillet that gel out and put it in your. How I do it is I put it in my Vitamix with water, and I like to add honey to it when I'm blending it. Because when you add honey to it, when you're blending it, it this is not necessary. It's not necessary, but I have a theory that when you add honey to it, it even preserves the enzymes more because there's naturally going to be an enzyme loss even with blending. Um, because when you blend something a lot, you'll get a big foam, and that's a indication that the gel and is like breaking down a bit, and you could be losing something. So what I do is I like to blend it with some honey, maybe a spoonful of honey, raw honey, and it's gonna make it taste better as well because it doesn't taste the best. But what this does is it's going to help you with stem cell production, big time, and that's anti-aging. So I have a theory that aloe vera is one of the most anti-aging foods that we could eat. And it also has very rare minerals, that you're not going to find in other foods. So it could alter your brain and make you like smarter, turn the lights on and think, your lights are already on, Kim. You're a genius. I know you are. And, but I'm saying, like, this could even make people smarter. I have a theory that, obviously, like, IQ is not a fixed thing. People act like, well, it's not just IQ. That's just one form of intelligence. I'm just talking about all forms of intelligence can be improved. And, aloe vera is definitely something that's going to help improve intelligence in general across the board. I've been consuming aloe vera for just years and years and years. And it is still like effort, you know what I mean? So lately it's interesting, it's weird. Like I kind of got lazy with my aloe vera juice production. A few months ago, I was juicing it regularly and making bottles of it. And then I kind of dropped off my map for a while. And I'm like, So I haven't actually had aloe vera juice in a while. But I'm going to get back to it. Because I do believe in it. I just got distracted with other foods. And like berries has become my main thing now. And so I'm always just obsessing over eating large amounts of berries. Highly recommended, by the way, Kim. Highly recommended. Berries, all the different berries, Raspberries are my favorite. And I think the raspberries particularly are great for the brain because they have ketones in them. But, blueberries have been shown to increase intelligence and IQ. It's interesting to note that blackberries are so special because in nature, blackberries are the most abundant berry in nature. If you were to go out into the forest in America, I think pretty much everywhere around the world, maybe not everywhere around the world, but I think definitely in America, blackberries are the most abundant berry. That's what you're going to find in nature. But so I highly recommend just all the berries. Okay, so All the berries you can get your hands on, really, as long as it's not a toxic berry. But the berries that they're going to sell in the store are great. Very great. Blueberries actually increase your vision, especially night vision. Pilots used to take a bunch of blueberries before flying because they would thought, oh, it's going to increase my vision. That was their theory, and they're right. It actually does. It helps your vision. I know you wear glasses, and I believe it's possible to, one day you're not even going to need glasses. We're going to improve your vision so much that you won't even need glasses. Watch, mark my words. All this stuff is, everything has a healing, everything is healable, everything is curable. So definitely, Kim, start off with some more aloe vera, get some aloe vera in your diet. I'll get some more aloe vera in my diet because I've been lazy about it. Maybe I was wondering if laziness was actually the reason, because it does take a bit more effort than other things. Like, I just started to use berries more as my go-to, like, healthiest thing. But I could have let laziness get the best of me. So I need to check myself and get some more aloe vera. Check myself before I wreck myself, and get back to aloe vera in my diet. It's interesting, my mom, she grew so much aloe vera in our first house that we lived in. She was all about aloe vera, and I have a video. I'll give you the link to the video where it shows my mom's aloe vera garden. And it's this huge aloe vera garden, and she just grew like hundreds and hundreds of plants, and she was obsessed with it. And there's a theory that the plants you need are the plants growing in your environment. Like some like maybe through our subconscious, the plants themselves can talk to us, and they are either they'll tell you to grow them, or they'll tell you to eat them if you need them. If you're really listening and you care, if you're listening to your brain and those voices that you need to hear, then you'll probably be guided to the right stuff that you need particularly. So I hope this information vibes with you. What else to say about aloe vera? Oopsies. What else to say about aloe vera? Aloe vera is so it's got very rare minerals. I think it's rhodium and iridium. Those are minerals I'm going to start researching. What do rhodium and iridium do? Whatever they do, it's going to be awesome. I'm pretty convinced. So I think of myself as a very smart person, genius level. And I do think I'm the one that's going to bring about a mass health revolution. Really teach people the secrets, the keys in nature, what to focus on. Because it's all about focus, really. Because like there's a lot of health gurus and people teaching stuff, but is their focus correct? Like, are they really keyed in on like what actually to focus on for longevity and anti-aging? I think I'm that person. However the information's getting to me, whether it's my own doing or God blessing me with extra knowledge, because God would know that I am and would want it, and I'm craving for it, and I pray for it, and I'm like, yes, God, make me the best intelligent person with diet or whatever. However I'm getting the information, whether it's my doing or somebody else's doing, I believe I'm just one of the people. I'm the person that's going to do this and save many, many lives. I want you on my team, Kim. I love you so much. I keep on thinking that my fixation on you and obsession with you and love of you, can't be random, and it has to be. There's got to be a reason for it. And why would I have this love for you if if it's not meant to be, Kim. Because I can't see myself ever giving up pursuing you. I cannot. I'm too obsessed with you. And so I will continue to pursue you and pray and hope that on your end you receive it and the walls come down. The walls of Jericho are broken, and that any weirdness or awkwardness is all broken down, and we can meet in real life. However that happens, I believe it's going to happen soon, extremely soon. I choose to believe it. By the way, Kim, thank you for teaching me that I can choose what I believe. In your song, you literally say, like, there's a line that says, I choose to believe, and it's like so clear. And so I put that on repeat and trying to brainwash myself that I can choose my beliefs. For a long time, I had the idea that I couldn't choose my beliefs. And I would teach that to people. I'd be like, you can't choose what you believe. And that could be really destructive. Because what if people are really believing some destructive beliefs, and people need to believe that they can undo their bad beliefs, and they can believe the right stuff. So I think we can choose our beliefs for the most part. I'm still figuring it out, but I think we can. I think we can. And I believe we'll be together. I believe it, Kim. I choose to believe it. I choose to believe it. And also, thank you, Kim, because you had cool lines in your song. Your songs are loaded with not just sounding good, but like literally philosophy and spiritual warfare, I can tell. You put a lot of effort into your songs and selecting what songs you sing, and there is spiritual warfare in your songs, like, I declare the battle won, I declare that it is done, stuff like that. It's that like extreme type of confidence you're promoting, where you take a leap of faith, you step out on a leap of faith. Similar to what the Bible talks about. The Bible talks about like stepping out on a leap of faith, and then God will meet you there halfway. But you got to do your end. And on the faith part. And so I appreciate, Kim, all your spiritual warfare that you teach people. And even in your live performances, how you're speaking life into people and speaking that nothing can destroy them. Disease, nothing. They can cure it. They can, You really are a spiritual warrior. I see it, Kim. Thank you so much for everything you do. Very, very, very precious, special person you are. And quite I still think there's been a spell cast on me. I don't know how else to say it, because wow, I fell for all of this, everything you do, your energy captivated me, and it's a type of spell on me. And only you can break the spell, Kim. I love you. Love you so much. Don't forget to eat some aloe vera. What else to do? Okay, we're going to want to strain the aloe vera after you blend it with some honey and water. You could fillet like 2, 3, 4, 5 of these into a blender. Entire aloe vera leaves. And then add a spoonful of honey. Maybe fill the blender up with water. Like 3/4 of the way full with water. Or 4/5 or whatever. Just a good amount of water in there so you make it like a juice. And then blend it up, and then you're going to want to strain it. I like to strain it through a metal strainer rather than plastic. I used to use nylon strainers, nut milk bags you'll find at health food stores, and then I just decided to go with metal from now on, because I don't like the idea that those nylon plastic strainers could be leaking microplastics, you know what I mean? So we want to avoid plastic in general. There's probably ways of detoxifying all the plastics and protecting ourselves from plastics. Definitely cruciferous vegetables help. But as much as we can detoxify and protect ourselves from plastics, there's still, I believe, it's still a burden on your body. You don't want plastic in general. Also avoid So many ways to avoid plastic. Avoid foods that have been, I occasionally make the exception. I occasionally get something in plastic if the ingredient is important enough. But for the most part, I avoid plastic as much as I can. Like plastics have even been found hiding in tea bags. They use plastic now in the tea bags, so oftentimes, if I'm unsure if the plastic is in the tea bag, I'll open up the tea bag and just drain the contents into the pot when I'm making tea, then restrain it through a metal strainer, as opposed to cooking it with the tea bag. Another way to avoid microplastics is when if you get coffee at Starbucks, I occasionally do. Don't have them put the coffee in the paper mug. Use one of the. You can ask for an in-house mug or bring your own mug or your own container, because those plastic containers that coffee serves there. Well, those paper cups, they're lined with plastic, Kim. So be careful with that. That could be a real big way of absorbing plastic. We don't want that. So yeah, avoid plastic in general. There's, like when you buy a nut butter at the store, try to get the ones in glass. Occasionally I might make an exception, but for the most part, I'm trying to go all glass, especially water as well. Bottled water. When I do drink bottled water, for the most part, I've been buying purified water at Walmart. But when you want to get water, I would definitely recommend getting a glass spring water in glass. I like Pellegrino is a good one. It's carbonated. Yeah. Well, there's so much to talk about. There's so much. I could talk to you for hours. For now, I want to get this video out to you as quickly as I can because I just remembered aloe vera, aloe vera, aloe vera. I forgot to tell Kim specifically about aloe vera, so this is that. This is me telling you about aloe vera, Kim, because I love you and I want to do the best for your health and longevity. I'll keep on sending you health videos and keep on praying in tongues. I really do think that's going to help us get together closer, faster, because we're like we'd be interacting with I think the same spirit that's going to bring us closer, the Holy Spirit. And also get grounded, Kim. Go outside and get your feet directly on the earth, because the earth is just a huge source of natural negative ions. When you're connected to the earth barefoot, walk around barefoot on the grass or the sand or whatever, or rocks or whatever, just make sure you're barefoot on the earth. And that connection to the earth is going to give you free electrolytes, negative ions, and it's immediately anti-inflammatory. Immediately. As soon as you connect to the earth, the inflammation in your body goes down, and this is proven. They've shown this through electron microscans. They scan the body and they show, wow, the inflammation's going down. You'll be able to think clearer. You might get extra special thoughts that are more connected to the Holy Spirit when you're grounded, because people don't think about this very much, but when you're connected to the earth, you're connected to all the different minerals in the earth, the silver and the gold and all the cool minerals, right? And the turquoise and the amethyst and any cool mineral you could find at your local gem store. People are obsessed with gem healing and crystal healing. A lot of these people, and they got to remember, well, a simple way to connect to all these different minerals is just to connect to the earth, because all those different minerals and cool crystals are in the earth. And so when you connect to the earth, I think you're getting a massive download. You'll get a spiritual download that you can't get when when you got those rubber soles on, the shoes that cut us off. There's a documentary, I think it's called The Grounding Documentary on YouTube. I'll send you a link. Of that. That's amazing what it shows. For a long time, I even had grounding sheets. You could buy grounding sheets now and plug them into the wall, and it's grounded when you plug them into the wall in a particular way with a grounding rod. So you can sleep grounded now. There's grounding shoes. There's all types of grounding products that people are buying because it's becoming more popular, especially amongst the hippies. And I know you're a hippie like me. We're both hippies. We could be a hippie team, you know? So, yes, Kim. We could brainstorm and form a massive think tank, you know, because I think that we'll be so much more powerful together as a couple. If you're down for that. I'm still into eternal monogamy. You know, I love it. I love that idea. Eternal monogamy with Kim. That's my dream. Make my dream come true, Kim. Please. I love you so much. Aloe vera. Okay, what else to say about aloe vera lastly? Drink. I have not found a toxic load of it. There's not a toxic amount. I drink a lot of it. When I do make aloe vera juice, I could drink a lot of it, and it's fine. Your body will tell you, if you start off with a smaller dose, but your body will tell you not to consume too much. If there is a toxic level of aloe vera, I haven't reached it, I don't think. Okay, so it's not one of these toxic foods. It's like you can really eat a lot of it, not worry about it. When you think about it, just the gel-like consistency and how it holds water so well to itself. It's obviously one of these things that is making our tissues, like we want that. We want to be like juicy, like aloe vera, like that gel inside for anti-aging. You know, like what is this doing? What's the plant telling us that it can do? Well, it holds on to water well. So I think that aloe vera, it will help us hold on to water well in our body, become more hydrated, and stay more hydrated. So, yeah, it's just gel-like, and we want our tissues to be like that, juicy and not hardened and not calcified. Also, aloe vera is obviously, it's really high in sulfur. It's one of those foods that are high in sulfur, and like I was mentioning, sulfur is extremely important. It's one of the most important minerals. So aloe vera is just going to be key, I think, for longevity. And it's interesting that my mom grew so much of it. It's like, that's probably not a coincidence either. Like, what a weird, magical world we're in. Well, I'll still continue to think about it, and I'm going to make this video for you and send it to you. Thank you for watching, Kim. Love you, and I look forward to meeting soon in real life.